right, content communication is I mean, you see it just in the amount of information that's available on a simple search in Google, for example. But Randye, why don't you talk? I know you focus a lot on messaging and content, and how do you work with people to try, and how does that factor into the the growth issues that we're talking about today?
Great question. Of course, it's very difficult today. It's almost like an arms race out there, right? There are so many platforms between social media and all of the thought leadership things like ebooks, videos, podcasts, website, landing pages. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So consistency is definitely a key in building trust. I mean, it would be awful for someone to buy into a concept on a landing page because they clicked on an ad and then get to a sales rep and hear a completely different story. So it's consistency outbound. It's also consistency internally. That's why I'm always up for looking at things from beginning to end and doing a thorough content audit from the top of the funnel all the way down to where it hits sales. So, there's, and who manages all this? Is the person who's blogging doing the newsletter? Is the person who's doing that doing the ads or writing the ebooks or the white papers, right? So is it several people, several departments, an outside agency, right? I mean, and is everybody talking to each other? What's the workflow process? And then there are other things that instill trust that personally as a consumer I look at, things like don't hide behind customer service at ABC company email, put someone's name there, have a street address, have a phone number. Well, I mean, it could be a Google phone number, it doesn't matter. But all of those things, when people look at that, especially in B2B, where a decision takes a much longer time, and obviously the purchase is a lot larger, you need to make sure that people feel comfortable doing business with you. A robust About Us page with bios so people know who they're doing business with is always helpful too.
Yeah.
There is the challenge is really aligning the top of the funnel with the end of the funnel, right? So everybody hears the same thing, because the worst thing that can happen is you get a lead, they're a hot lead, they talk to a salesperson or they see a demo and it isn't what they expected. I mean, that's the worst thing that can happen. That wastes everybody's time.